This is an article I came across talking about how AI is starting to wiggle its way into the music industry beneath our noses, and no one's really talking about it at all. And rightfully so, because where it stands right now isn't really too impactful to the industry. Not many people are taking advantage and capitalizing off of it. But rather, what's going on is that a lot of different AI algorithms and models are being created right now that can automatically generate lyrics, that can automatically generate melodies and tracks and beats based off of just the history of music that we have already experienced. You know, music in many different kinds of forms has been around for years and years and decades and millennia, to the point where if you wanted to make a collection of any specific genre or music from any specific artist like the Beatles or Michael Jackson, then you can take that and give it to a computer, and the computer will understand what it takes to make a Beatles track or a Michael Jackson track, and it will synthesize something out of seemingly thin air. And to many people, it'll actually sound genuine. It'll sound like the artist, even if they're retired or no longer making music. It'll sound like the track came from them, which is pretty cool, but also kind of pretty scary, because this article is talking not only about how AI will change the industry, but what if AI were to win a Grammy, per se. Now, you know, depending on who you are, you may have your opinions on the Grammys, but we're just talking about music award shows in general. You have artists that work for years and years building off of what they've already created to craft these Grammy award-winning albums and music tracks, and come and find out that a computer can just take what is already out there and almost probably in a couple of minutes create a track. I was looking at the comments on this article. This website, I just came across it in the comments here, and what it says you can do, let's just throw down some lyrics or some syllables or whatever, and just see what it can do. I'm going to say, I don't know, I want to go to Dubai, and I want to fly in the sky, and now is the time, do or die. Here I am forever, my guy. Okay, so we're just gonna type that in and just see what it starts to spit out. We give it the genre of pop, and the mood is very happy, and I actually want it to rhyme. So let me see if it'll do something with that. Maybe. Let me see what goes on here. Here I am forever, my guy, if he goes dry. Here I am forever, my guy, here to die. Here I am forever, my guy, and here I am forever, my guy, because obviously my guy isn't going anywhere. This is probably fly. This is probably not the best example, just because if I listen to a song with these lyrics, I probably will turn it off very quickly. This is what people are trying to do right now. They're crafting lyrics based off of all lyrics that have already been used or that have just people come up with. It gives you a theme, something to go with, and there you go. I gave it 4 lines. It gave back, what was it, 20 lines? So like I said, it writes songs overnight. That's interesting. And then you can not only synthesize or generate lyrics, but you can also synthesize the audible lyrics in a voice that is familiar to people. This here is called UberDuck. UberDuck is an AI text-to-speech open source project where anyone who wants to create a model for nearly any voice. Here we go. Yeah, so okay. There's Tupac, 50 Cent, 21 Savage, Betty White, rest in peace, Brian Griffin, Family Guy. I don't know who Chicken is supposed to be, but these are just models that people have submitted. Cookie Monster right here, that's probably a fun one. Let's try searching. Eminem right here. There's several different Eminem models. Possibilities are endless. I'm talking about just like people from movies and cartoons, but realistically, we're talking about music here. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video where I just sort of pick some of these artists and get them to synthesize some lyrics, and we can hear what it sounds like through AI generation. But yeah, getting back to the article, it's kind of funny how people make opinions on this, because the music industry has changed a lot over the past, we'll just say 100 years, to the point where anytime something new and transformative comes in, there's always some pushback on it by the the juggernauts in the industry saying that, oh, that's not how music is made. This is how it started when electronic instruments started becoming a part of making music. This is a little bit different to where AI is kind of just doing really all the work, and we're getting closer to a point where people can't really tell the difference. At some point, we're gonna say that, hey, this person put in 2 years of time and practiced endlessly to get their result, and this person just kind of threw everything in a computer and they were able to produce something that is perceived as identical quality. And I think that's going to be a bit controversial when we see that day. Will it win a Grammy? I don't know. You tell me. If you've ever listened to AI generated music, tell me, let me know. Do you think that AI generated music could make a Grammy? We will find out in due time.